Guys. Okay, untuk mempercepatkan masa, so I want to invite representative from Paysan Breton to share and give info about their product. Please. Okay, me.
Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining. We are very excited to do a Foodtap here at Howie, so we thank of course our partner Howie and Lucky Frozen. I will give you a few info on the brand. So first, the brand Paysan Breton is a brand from France, and it is a brand but not a company. So it's a cooperative. It means that we are owned by our farmers. And we are very proud of this. So it means that we are a cooperative that is here to serve our customers with quality products, but also our farmers, and to ensure that they have good revenue that allows them to live from their job. And so from the milk that we collect, we do different kind of products. And I have a little presentation to share about the products. Is it your first Foodtap at Howie? No, you're used to the Foodtaps. Okay. Perfect. So as I said, Paysan Breton is a cooperative and not a brand, not a company. So we really want to serve our customers and our farmers. So the brand Paysan Breton, I don't know if you know what it means, paysan and breton, but paysan it means farmers, and breton it means from Brittany. And Brittany is a region far west in France, the furthest you can go. And our milk is collected in Brittany and also processed in Brittany to turn it into different kind of product that we are here to show. So a few words about the brand first. We are a brand that was built in 1969, so over 50 years. We are very proud of being that old. And also, we are one of the #1 brands in France for butter. So second brand in France for butter. No problem. And we are also very proud to say that, so for butter, we sell 134 packs of butter. I think there is a little problem with the presentation. So this is the danger of live presentation. There is always an issue, but it's normal. I hope we are not the only brand. Yes. Mm. So now, if we talk about the different kind of products that we have at Paysan Breton, we have, of course, from our milk, we make some cheese, so different kind of cheese. We make some hard cheese and some soft cheese. But today here we are to introduce to you different kind of application, but of our cream, of our butter. And we also do another kind of pastry product that is some crepes, so already made Brittany crepes that then you can turn into some products, some pastries, some rolls. But today we will focus on cream and butter. This is the butter that we want to introduce to you. So it's a pastry butter sheet, and it is a 2 kilo pastry butter sheet with a divisible block in the center, so you can cut it into 1 kilo and 1 kilo, and it's the exact length that you need, like the thickness, to start laminating by hand or with the machine. So you don't need to pre-laminate it, and it saves time. And also, what I like to talk about is the melting point. the melting point is the highest in the market. So it means that if you work on some time, you take some time to work on the butter, you will not see the butter melting. It has a high resistance to heat. So if your kitchen is not professionally heated at 17 degrees, it's okay. You can still use the butter. It will not melt, and it will also not break. So it's evenly spread with your dough when you do the different rolls on the pastry. And it doesn't melt when it's raw, but it also doesn't melt when it is cooked. So what I mean, it doesn't melt when it's cooked, it means that it melts but evenly. So it's evenly spread around the dough, and you will not have like a space where there will be, where there will be lacking some butter. It will be evenly spread. And what is nice also is that we also talk about fat percentage for the butter sheet, but I think the most important is the repartition of fat and water. So we have 82% of fat, but we have a good repartition with water, which allows us to have a good consistency when you work on it. Then I talked about the thickness. You can already laminate it, no need to work on it before. And the texture, the fact that it has a high melting point makes it easy to work on, not dry, not breakable, not wet. And then second product we want to highlight today is the whipping cream. So we have a whipping cream that is 35% fat. It's made in France, of course, so it is a real indicator of its quality. It's also Paysan Breton brand, and as we are a cooperative, we really put a lot of effort into our product to make it good quality, healthy ingredients inside, and not a lot of ingredients as well, to make sure that it's not with conservatives or anything. And the advantage of this cream is that it's very thick. So it's very good if you need to do entremets, chantilly cream, whipped cream, and it can also be used for hot application, but only a short time of hot application. And what is nice as well is that it's UHT preservation, so it means that it's the milk is heated up very quickly at a very high temperature, and it gets rid of all the bad bacteria. And now today, so to show you what we can do with those two products, butter sheets and whipping cream, we have Chef Howie with us. That's
Hi, good morning everyone. I'm Chef Howie here. Yeah. Right.
He came up today with 8 exclusive recipes, and today he will demo 4 of those exclusive recipes using Paysan Breton products, with some recipes that are inspired by French cooking, but with his Malaysian taste. And we are very proud of the results. I hope you had a chance to try it, and you will have more chance to try it later as well, of course.
Okay.
So thank you so much for joining us today, and I hope you enjoy the demo.
Hello everyone, good morning. I'm Chef Howie here. I'm an executive pastry chef and founder of a cheap pastry supply. Okay, today I'm going to demonstration 2 product. Will be macaron and also king pie. Anyone know what is the king pie? Yes? Yeah. Okay, it's a very traditional French dessert that I will do for today, which is macaron and king pie that is very famous in France and also Europe. Okay, this is one of the very traditional and delicious dessert for me. Yeah. Okay, we're going to start with the macaron first, and then because of the recipe, some of the puff dough or the ganache, we need time to set. So I will go to mix and mash of the dessert when I'm doing it. So maybe halfway of doing the macaron, I will go to the puff. So please don't be confused. If you all got any question, do not hesitate to ask me. Okay? All right. Thank you. So at first, I will go with Blackberry Ganache and also Oolong tea Ganache for the macaron filling. All right. So from the recipe, I will start with the Oolong tea Ganache first. In that recipe, we will have 5 ingredients, which is whipping cream, oolong tea, tremolin, butter, and dark chocolate. Okay? At first, we need to infuse the tea with the cream to make sure the tea flavor will come out. Okay? So here is the cream and the tea leaf. For infuse the tea in the cream, normally I will put extra cream for it to boil. Otherwise, when you boil the cream, then will be reduced, then your cream volume will be less. So when you do the ganache, will be very hard after that. So make sure when you measure the cream for the ganache, for the tea, you measure extra, like 40 grams is okay. Because we're going to boil 2 times for the tea. At first we boil already, we will let it to infuse for about 10 to 15 minutes. After that, we will come back to boil another time to make the ganache. Okay? This is the way to make the tea have enough flavor on the ganache. Because its chocolate is quite heavy, so you have to make sure the tea flavor will come out. Mm-hmm. Yes, 240 or 250 is okay. Actually, you can put more also, okay? And actually, you can make the wedging after that. Yeah. Yes. Actually, I'm not recommended to put too much, as the flavor will be over strong. Yeah, will become the bitterness will cover the chocolate flavor. Yeah, if you want it to be stronger, actually, the best way is you actually can infuse your. Okay. You actually can infuse your tea with the cream after you boil. 1 day before, you keep in the fridge after cool down, and then the next day you bring out and cook again. Then the tea flavor will be super strong. Okay? Actually, this tea leaf is 10 grams is a lot already. It's really a lot. As you can see, first boil, the cream is already turning to brown. Do you see that? Yes? Okay? Yeah. Okay. 另外一个 pot. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Actually, it's almost the same. Because the timing is actually for the tea to infuse. Of course, if the powder will more easy to come out. Okay. Okay, now I will infuse the tea. I will cover up, and then I will infuse about 10 minutes. All right? So, in this meanwhile, I will prepare the blackberry ganache. So, it's also 5 ingredients. Normally, ganache, where we have blackberry puree, tremolin, milk chocolate, white chocolate, and butter. Okay? Anyone know what is tremolin? Yes, it's an inverted sugar. Okay, what is the purpose of the tremolin? Is it anyone know about it? More moist, and also any stabilize and okay. The tremolin, the most important for the ganache is for the shelf life, longer the shelf life. Okay. Longer the shelf life of the ganache, because normally ganache we prepare already, we're not going to put in the chiller, and we just put it in a room temperature. So tremolin is actually help it to longer the shelf life. Okay. So in the pot, we will put the blackberry puree and also tremolin. In the bowl, we have a white chocolate and milk chocolate here. Okay. In the recipe, I use 2 chocolate. I have the reason. The white chocolate is actually to keep the color, and the milk chocolate is for the flavor. Yeah, the aroma of the chocolate. Normally, when we cook ganache, no matter our cream or our puree, don't need to be 100 Celsius of boiling point. You can go to 80 is enough, 80 or 90. Yeah. So far, any question will be too fast? No? Okay? All right. We actually got the puree that is ready. Yeah, and you can get from here, HOI also, we are using the cat fruit brand. Yeah, they have a like 1 kg packing. There's a very nice puree that we have. Yeah. Okay, pour in the chocolate and let it melt. Oh yeah, when we are doing ganache, please do not use whisk, yeah, because the air bubble will go in and will be easy spoil. Yeah. If that is cannot melt, actually it's okay. You just use the microwave to continue melt it. Thái冷了，这个，这样我们关这个 aircon 啊，不用了 ，OK 了，推上去一点点，推上去。Okay, after the chocolate all melt, then you continue with the butter. Okay? Does anyone know that what is the purpose of the butter? That important, what the important role that butter play in the ganache? Yes, correct. It's the mouthfeel and can melt in your mouth. So, and when you eat, then you will feel the smoothen. Yeah. Tray. Okay, it's done. The butter all melt and you can see the shining of the surface. Okay. For the ganache, normally after we do, we will put in the bowl and cover with the plastic wrap on the surface to make sure it's not dry up for layers. So this one I will put in the very flat tray as because of the time issue. So I will need it to set faster. Okay? So normally what we prepare, and actually you can prepare the day before. So after you prepare, you put in the aircon room. And then the next day you can use. Alright? Come. Yeah, you don't need to put in the fridge. If you put in the fridge, when you're ready to serve, after you bite on the macaron. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Okay. Chill out. Okay, now we come back with the oolong tea. Oops. So after infuse, we will boil one more time. Okay, I will add a little bit or more cream. As I see the tea leaf is already soaked all the cream. Okay, 另外一个 pot， 我要用到另外一个 pot。pot. Anyone can smell the tea? No? No. Okay. Will you come over? So as you see, I can measure one more time the tea. That's why I will infuse more. Yeah. Because the water will reduce, the cream will reduce as I boil it 2 times to make sure the tea flavor is coming. Same in the cream, I will go with the timoline inside. Okay. Right, same, after boil, I'll pour over the dark chocolate. Thank you. Here it's too cold. Lastly, add in the butter. Thank you.
Hello guys. Any question? Ada soalan tak? Anyone? Yes? Have you any question? Anything can ask our chef. Ada apa-apa soalan? Boleh tanya direct dengan chef. Pasal produk, pasal resepi.
Yes. Yes. If because after you sandwich on the macaron, that is already in the ambience and with open, it's not covered. So the ganache can be stay in ambience is like only few hours or 1 day. Yeah, 1 day normally. If you want it to be keep longer, of course you have to be storage properly. Yeah. If you covered with no air, you can stay for the ganache. With no air, you can stay for 2 to 3 days actually. Yeah. Put in the normally we will put in the freezer. Yeah, and then we will defrost in the fridge. Yeah. To keep the texture of and flavor. Because the sorry. Yes, pipe already we keep in the freezer. Yeah, because we have to know that in the fridge, the moisture is very high, and macaron is like a meringue, so it's not suitable to keep in the fridge for like many days. But you can keep like up to 3 days, have no problem. You can be straight on the room temperature. Yeah. Yes. Finally, all my butter is melt. Okay, I will do the same. here we're done with our 2 ganache. So any question for the ganache? Everyone? Yes? Sorry? You just put in the microwave, but not too overheat. Yeah, just nicely melt. Yeah, because here the aircon is too direct, so it's very fast to cool down. Okay. Yep, thank you. Okay, so we're done with the 2 ganache. Now, I will go with my puff dough first for the king pie. Okay, as the dough, we need time to chill it. All right. Okay. Sui在一起了。Okay. Okay, here is the recipe. As you can see, we have a butter sheet, bread flour, cake flour, sugar, salt, butter, and water. And need to be cold water. Normally, you do bread thing need to be cold water. Okay. Here we go. There's a very easy step. You will mix all the dry ingredients first in the mixing bowl. Okay. With the hook, mix all the dry ingredient first. After that, you can slowly add your butter in. I found out that Paysan Breton butter is very easy handle in our, I can say in Malaysia. With a very hot weather, the butter actually, the melting point is very high. So it's not so easy to melt. So it's actually quite good to handle in our home base. Yeah. After put in the butter, you just need to mix it a little bit to let it crumble. After the butter well mixed, then you will slowly add in the cold water, okay, with a slow speed. Toa 一点点的水。这是哪里？ Thank you. So after add in the water, you will start with, we will go with 2 speed to make the dough. At first we will use the slow speed to beat, to mix well everything around 1 to 2 minutes. After that we will continue with a high speed. Okay, as you can see, the dough is start combining. Then after that, I will change to the high speed now. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Okay, here is the butter sheet as just now. This is 2 kg type and they got the line in the middle. So you can cut to half. And today's recipe we are using 500. So because I know that 1 kg is very big for you all, it's not easy to handle, and also you can cut another half. So it's very easy for you to handle this. Okay, as here you can see I already cut. Okay, well, thank you. 冰除一下，太软。Okay. As you can see, the dough is start smooth. Any question on the recipe for the puff dough? Sorry? Okay, because usually that is a bread flour inside. If you are using normal water, the machine is running, then will be getting hot. So when hot, the bread will start to groom. The dough will elastic. Is too elastic, so we will need to keep the temperature of the dough not to be warm. Yeah. Okay. Anyone realize that in the recipe I'm using two kind of flour, bread and also cake flour? Any question on this? You know why? Okay, now I ask you back the question. Yeah. Anyone know why? Okay, if I only use cake flour, that will be too soft and will be too fragile for the puff, and it's not easy to handle. Yeah, so bread flour is a bit hard, and then to keep the texture and also the crush. Okay. If only use sorry. Yes, you can. Yes, of course can. Okay, after come out from the machine, you will still try to press out the air and smoothen the dough. Can be used, can be also, but this is for me is menu is always the recipe. This is what I get lah. If I use purpose flour, maybe for me it's too soft, but that's why I adjust by myself. Yeah. Yes. Can. Okay. Sorry? Yes, you can touch. It's still cool, yes? Sorry? Okay. Yes, the butter sheet is for the layering of the puff. Okay, we got the layering for the puff. But here is the butter. Yes. The sheet is for the layering later. Yes, block butter. Okay, after the dough done, we'll wrap it up first to chew it, to make it harder a bit, and then later on I will demonstrate how to fold the layering. For the puff dough, after you're done, we'll always cover with the pastry wrap or cover with the baking parchment also can. Otherwise, the outer layer will be very fast to get dry. Okay? Okay, right. Thank you. Okay, any question? No question. Okay. Now, I want to go back again to the macaron. Yes. Normally, if you can keep for like 1 hour to chill it, or if you really prepare early the day before, so you can do it and before you add in the butter. It's actually, if too soft, the temperature, the dough is too soft, it's very hard for you to do the layering later. Okay? No, chiller. Yeah, chiller, refrigerator. Yeah. Okay, I will come back to the macaron now. Now we are preparing the macaron shell. Okay? Mine is good. Okay. The macaron shell, we got the very simple ingredient and very technically challenging skill. Anyone pro of macaron here? Yes, I am pro of macaron. One day I'm preparing 10,000 macaron, so I'm pro of macaron, okay? Okay, here we got we got ground almond. Basically, we got ground almond, icing sugar, and also egg white. So it's a kind of meringue cookie. very famous in French, and myself, I love macaron. That's why I'm doing macaron. Okay, firstly we will mix the ground almond, and now we got the extra fine ground almond. This is very good to use. And also icing sugar together in a bowl. Okay. Yes. You can shift or don't need to shift if you are using the extra fine. Yeah. Now they got the extra fine almond flour. Yes. Yes, you can straight away use. Yes. Mix well. And put aside. Okay. In a pot, we will have sugar. Sugar. Full of sugar. And also water. Oh, yes. You can join my training room. After you eat my dessert, you can join my training room as well. Yes. Yes. Oh, they don't like to stay together. Joking. Okay, for the egg white, we got 2 egg white. One we're going to mix in the flour and icing. There's it become a paste. Another one we're going to make a meringue. And as well as a sugar. One we're going to boil. I'm using today macaron is a Italian meringue macaron. Okay? Which means we're going to boil the sugar and make the Italian meringue. Right? And another sugar, the small portion sugar in the egg white, that is for stabilize the egg. When you do the meringue, it's not too fast to be fluffy and before you're waiting for your sugar to be boiled. Okay? So in the mixing bowl, I will ready egg white and the sugar later. Wait.卡住了. Oh, okay. 很凶 here. Need to be more rough. Okay, here we boil the sugar to 110 Celsius. When we boil the sugar, you have to make sure the sugar all melt. Yeah, normally, maybe a lot of people don't know that. Doesn't mean your water boil, then your sugar is fully melt. If you don't stir it or... Okay, 1, 2. So when we start the machine, for the egg white, we whisk it, then we will put the small amount of the sugar in first. So when you're going to pour the sugar in, that is your egg white is fully in air already. Only you start pour in your sugar, like what you see now. Okay, what happened? What happened? Slowly pour in your sugar now. Okay, after pour in the sugar, then you go to high speed to whisk until the meringue cool down. Okay? Okay, while waiting, we're going to make the almond paste. Okay, another egg white is here. Inside here. But if we got a lot of egg yolk, normally we will use for other product. Sorry? Normally I will use in my tart, or my tart dough, or my dough, all that. Yeah. And also cakes. Yeah. 给我那个 spatula 印的那个那边的啊。Good to use. Okay, now the meringue is okay already. Can see the meringue. Okay, not too thick, but it's you can see the yeah. So at first you will put like some in the paste. Yes? How do I say? Macaron is actually a meringue cookies. So it's normal with a lot of sugar. That's why here I'm doing today is also I would like to educate everyone how to enjoy macaron in our life. Yeah, it's true. Actually, I realized that our Asian people is not much people like macaron because everyone say macaron is very sweet. Yes, of course, macaron is very sweet because it's almost half of the recipe is sugar and also almond flour. But in the right way to having it, actually, this is a very nice and delicious product and dessert. That's why I love macaron, but it doesn't get fat, right? Okay. Normally we having macaron. What our Asian people eat, I saw in that is we eat like a biscuit cookies. You know, one big mouth. Of course, that will be super sweet. And also the filling of the macaron is very important to balance up the sweetness. Yeah. And also normally we are eating macaron, we will go with a coffee or tea, hot tea. This is how European or French we having macaron is not for eating biscuit, it's actually enjoy it. Slowly eat and also chill with your high tea or with your coffee, Americano or hot tea with no sugar, yeah. Because actually macaron, that's why macaron is very sweet because it's actually a replacement of the sugar in our drinks. You are not having macaron with your bubble tea, yeah, please. That's what I saw a lot. Then people come and tell me your macaron is very sweet. I'm so sorry to tell you that. Yes, my macaron is very sweet. Yes, that's the right way to having macaron. And that is not one bite, then you finish up all the macaron. You know how many bites in macaron should be finished up? Huh? In classic way, we'll finish one macaron in 7 bites. Okay? It's not 7 days, but it's 7 bites, which means you are having your tea or coffee, and then slowly, after you drink your coffee, you take a very small bite, and then you enjoy the aroma of the almond. Okay? Sorry? You can having 3 or 4, but it's not one big bite in one time. That's all I can say. Okay, this is very important part when you put in the meringue. When you fold the meringue, don't overfold it, and try to fold in only one way. Don't kiri kanan atas bawah. Yeah, I will do 2 color. That's why I will demonstrate you how to mix it in the coloring. Okay, so on the first fold, you don't overfold it. Just combine everything if you want to mix with color. You don't fold until done, only you mix with color. Otherwise, your meringue is all shrink already. Yeah. Okay. And then always recommend to use color powder instead of gel, because gel is a water base. Then your meringue will be shrink very fast. Yeah. So here is just charcoal powder and some purple powder. Okay. Any color powder will do. Don't straight away put your color powder in, otherwise cannot mix well. So what we do, we will yes. You just take a little bit of the meringue, the macaron paste, and then you mix with the color. I want to get the color of the purple, dark purple. Yeah, a bit darker purple. The color is just for the demonstration. Any color you will do, you can do at home.开对了，开转那个时间，转多一点没问题。Okay, I see it's not too watery. Okay, just nice. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay, now we're going to pipe the macaron on the mat with the nozzle. What I will do if too watery is you have to redo everything. No more. If too hard, you still can continue to fold a little bit. But we always say macaron don't overfold. This is the most important part when you're doing macaron. Overfold, then you bye-bye. Then you just measure the new ingredient and make again. Okay? All right. Right. Just flatten it a little bit. If you do this every day, then you will get fit. Okay. What color? Okay. Anyone want to try to pipe the macaron? Sorry? Can. It's a good to show so you can learn. It's a good time for you to learn and ask. Okay. Good to go. Come. 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 Welcome. Yeah. Give a good hand. Sorry? Yes, you can pipe any shape you want. Heart shape. Try to go a bit closer to the mat so you can get a better shape and stable shape. Mm-hmm. French method, yeah. Yes. Actually, Italian method will be more watery compared to the French method, but it will be more stable compared to French method also. French meringue, which is uncooked uncooked sugar. Okay. Okay, let me show you one of by the heart shape. Um, yes, that's why it's more hard to control. And then normally when we bite something, if you are the right hander, you always bite the left side. So the right side you can see the shape of your left side, so you can go more accurate. Yeah, pipe ready. Yeah, then here you can see this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That's why Italian meringue you have to go a bit. Yes. When you pull it, you don't press anymore. Just let go and slowly pull it. Yeah. Okay. So normally we got in pastry we got at least 3 type of meringue. Anyone know? Now we got 2. One more is from where? Oh yes, good. Got one more. 4 type actually. And today we got one new meringue here. Malaysian people make meringue. Yeah, better. When you pull, you don't press anymore. If you press, then it will be more on the bottom part. Yeah. Yeah. And you don't try to press inside. Just take it. Yeah. Yeah, sonjilok. Ngam lah. Anyone else want try to pipe? Try the texture? Okay. You can see. One more time I do. You see? Pipe ready. Slow down and just take. Here, pipe ready. Just slow down, pipe and yeah, the air bubble will miss after that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Good job. Okay. Okay. Yes. Round one. Huh? Yeah. Sure. I only can show. Hold the hand. Cannot. Huh? Okay. When you do the round one, you don't pull your piping bag up. You just go in one level. You press out. How big you want? You stop. You just take out. When you take out, you don't need to like purposely twist. You just pipe, stop, and then take out. Yeah. That. Anyway, as long as in the mat. Yeah. Okay. Yes. It's okay. Hey. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Stop. Yeah. Stop first. Only you take out. Yeah. You see, this one is because when you stop, you still press a little bit. That's why it will be come out the nipple. Yeah. Stop and then take out. Yes. Don't press inside. Bye and stop. Yeah. Stop already. You just take it out gently. Yeah. Don't need to be purposely pull out. Yes. Okay. You see, One more time I do for you. Okay. After you pipe, you stop, right? Stop gently. So it's, yeah. Yeah, better. Yeah, better. Not easy. Train more. Training more will become very easy. Anyone else? Come, come join me. Come join me. Any shape? Careful. Yeah.
Normally last time I do is very
Mm.
watery.
Mm.
This one is
Yeah, you can try and see the texture. Normally, very watery is because when you fold, it's overfold. Then will become very watery. Yeah. Good. This is pro. See? Good in handling piping bag. A little bit too near. Yeah. Okay. Got an extra. Wow. You do macaron every day or what?
every other day.
Yeah. Anyone else? Come. Both can come. Both can come. Okay, wait there. You do pastry every day? No. You like pastry?
I like eating it.
You like eating it? Good. Good. Same to me. I love dessert, that's why I can stay in this industry so long. Come. You don't know how. Okay. Normally, how you hold the piping bag is after that you can twist on your hand, so the mixture doesn't come out from here. Okay, twist a little bit, and then your right hander. Yeah. Okay. So you can hold your palm. Why we are using two hands usually to pipe? To do piping, actually one more hand is for your stabilize your hand. Okay. So just press gently, don't need to be too hard, and then stop, and then just take out. Okay. Pipe, stop, and just take out. Okay. Easy, very easy. Can also, can actually twist your hand. Yes. Okay. Yes. Stop and take out. Yes. Stop and take out. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Good.
Can I try different shape?
Yes. Can. What shape you want to do? Ah. Okay. Okay. You have to be slowly. This become X already. Okay. Come, let me show you one time. Okay. Slowly press and stop and pull it up. But you don't pull up, pull to front. Pull further, and one more also up and pull further. Sweet like me. Okay. Slowly, gently, yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes. Good. Press again. Slowly press. Okay. Okay. You can, this one, if you want, you can use hand too. Yeah, of course. Okay, press, slow, stop, and pull. Yeah. You pull here, you don't pull back. You just pull to the narrow. You see, one more time, do for you, Okay. Press, slowly pull to front. Same to here. Press, slowly pull to front. Do. Okay. Okay. Press. Okay. You get it. One more try. Yes. Good. Woo. Graduate. Pass. What shape? Round shape. Okay. Okay. Can also. Too small. You can buy a little bit bigger. Okay. Stop. Yes. Good turning. Yes. This is pro.
I haven't done
Yeah.
macaron before. Do a heart shape.
Yeah. Press. Slow down. Yeah. When you pipe heart shape, your nozzle don't to be too straight. Can be a little bit, sengit a little bit and pull it down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, can. Okay. Yes. Woo. Okay, good. Hey. Anyone else want to play? The dough? Kitchen always is my playground. Instead of work, I will use play. Okay? Okay, I'll do myself, okay? Okay, after done piping, we will rest for 10 minutes to dry up the skin. Then only we bake. Okay. Okay, we are done with our macaron. And then, now we come back with the dough, our puff dough. Okay. 这个你的手可以九 okay. What size of nozzle? What size of nozzle? Maybe you can show them later. Yeah. 5 is it? 7 or 5? I can't remember. Okay. Little bit of flour. So when you roll the puff for the layering, you always have to keep your dough in a rectangular shape. Okay? Have to control the shape of the dough. So how big I need to roll? That is 1.5 of this butter sheet length. Okay? Okay, good. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Try to keep it straight. Cover all the butter. Then I'll fold to half. Bing. Then when you press it and you roll it, here is actually very important. You don't straight away roll it. Otherwise your butter going to tear out all. So you just press. have to be patient when you press this. Especially this first layer is very important. Okay. 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 After the first layer, I need to put back in the fridge. Otherwise, if the butter is too soft, and then you keep continue layering, then your butter will all spread out. Okay. Có prepare 那个什么先？Almond cream. Okay. Try to keep as rectangular that you can. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So the first puff pastry, the first layer, can you all tell me actually there is already how many layers of puff there? Hey, okay. Shh. Secret. Okay, there is a 6th layer, which means 3 layers of puff and 3 layers of butter. Yeah, okay. So we count like that, 6 layers, and then later on, you put in the chiller for like half an or 1 hour, doesn't matter, for it to balance up the temperature of the dough and also butter. And then after that, you come out, you roll again, then you will fold 2, 6 times 3, 18 layers. So you always go to 3. That's a 3. Yeah. Yes, but you will got another layer of the puff. So actually the puff got 4 layers. When you fold, that is a 2 layer of puff there. Yeah. So it's actually you got 2 layers of the butter and 4 layers of the puff. All right. Okay. So now I will prepare the almond cream. It's very simple and very nice to eat. Have you tried the king pie? Yes. Okay. Okay. Just call me already. Okay, now I will put in the macaron. Oh, wait, I'll show you. Okay, as you can see, the skin is a little bit of dry up already. Then I can put in the oven, okay? Sorry, thank you. Okay, we will bake 12 to 15 minutes. It actually depend of the size of the macaron. If bigger, then you add more time on it. Okay. Okay, in the mixing bowl, I will put butter and sugar first. As you can see, this butter, even it's come out from the chiller, it's not too hard. Okay, some of the butter you cut, you will feel like very hard if you come out from the chiller. Yeah. It's not too hard, but even it's outside in the room temperature, it's not going to melt. It will just stay soft. So this is a very stable butter. It's good to use. Okay. And then sugar in. Okay, pastry we always play a lot with the sugar, yeah. Okay. Okay. With slow speed, mix well all the sugar and butter first. And then later on we will continue with the egg and also almond flour. All right. Now we will slowly in the egg. After the egg in, mix well. Then continue with the almond flour. After pour in the almond flour, and then you speed up the machine to make it a little bit of fluffy. 应有吗？应有就可以拿出来。OK。啊。Okay. Done. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. After the Almond King drum done, you also keep in the chiller before you use it. This one you can make it can keep in the chiller up to like 1 week, no problem. Okay. Right. Okay, now. 拿那个先。我洗一下这两个，谢谢。Oh my God. It look nice. So dangerous. You know, it's always happen, macaron. Always give you surprise, you don't know. Yeah, still will kanchong, you know. Yes. Cannot feel. Malu, you know. True also. Yes. Color of the macaron. Okay. Yes. Dark color. Normally, if you want dark color, what I always suggest is you use color powder instead of gel color, because it's a water. Water, if you spoil the meringue. So if you push too much of the water in the paste, then your base will be spoiled. Yeah. So as you can see, actually the purple is quite dark purple, but I only use a little bit of a color powder. Yeah, in the paste. Okay. Okay. Okay, this one keep. Okay, I will cut off a little bit, the one with no butter one, to keep the shape. Same to here, when you roll, don't straight away roll. It's a bit too soft. This one, the best is you can keep like 1 hour in the chiller, only you roll it. Otherwise, you can see the butter is too soft. But it's okay. I just want to show you, I got the ready dough also over there. Okay, here is the 18. Okay, and actually this one, because the dough is quite soft, so you can't see the shape very well. Okay. So it's depending on how many layer you like to do it. The more you fold, the more layer you get. But usually we'll use at 138, which means 2 more fold will be nicer lah. Okay. 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 Okay, this is the one I ready before. Too big. Okay, as you can see the layering, yeah, butter, puff dough, butter, puff dough, okay? Yeah, one-way fold. Two-way fold also actually is no effect. Yes. Okay, yeah. Huh? Macaron? We do macaron? Oh, forget. Oh no, yeah. 1 more minute. Mau nào macaron chuẩn. Chuẩn. Macaron is ready. Okay. Okay. It's ready to use. Okay. 拿这一下。Okay. 来。Okay. If it's too soft, it's a little bit hard to cut. Then I will freeze it for a while. 我放这个一下子就好。5分钟应该 OK 哦，这个。Okay. Okay. 谢谢。OK， 吸收一下。Okay. A bit hot, huh? Okay. As you can see, the macaron is here. Oh. Oh, the purple. Bit too long. Okay, we'll let it to cool down first. Then later on we'll pipe with the filling on it. Okay. Okay. So far, any question? No question. All good. All understand. Good. Okay. 这边快一点人啊。Yes. No skirt. No skirt normally always will happen to macaron is only the meringue part. Either your meringue is overfull, full, and also when you beat the meringue, maybe it's overbeat also. Normally we just overbeat or overfull will cause the macaron happen with no feed, you know. Hollow also. Hollow is actually normally is too watery, then will be hollow. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, wait. Okay. 很近。谢谢。Okay. 好快哦 OK wow okay now we will do the okay we will do the king pie rồi piping bag cần nổ giờ oil à So you cut the puff dough, you don't chop it, yeah, because you will spoil the layer. So you have to cut it. Bỏ sôi. Okay, as you can see, it's a lot of layer. Okay, yes. This is 8-inch. The leftover dough, you can use it actually to do. You can roll to very thin, and then you can put some sugar and you bake it. Can become a biscuit. Yes. Okay. Egg squash on the side. Okay. Yep. You leave about 1 inch for cover the dough. Okay. Can also, but you have to blend it, become powder first. Yeah, can also, without roast also can, because it's going to bake also. Actually depend on the what blender you are using. Yeah, if a normal blender, usually you cannot go too fine also. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. If you want something to chew inside after bake, actually in your almond cream, you can also like put some rough like almond nib or what. And then when you eat, you will get the chewy. You can chew the something lah. Okay. Okay. Press a little bit to make sure it stick well. What is the fun part of the 那个 turntable 收了哈，收了。诶 ，turntable 哦 ，OK。Okay. Okay. You can do some art on it. Special about the king pie is you can do some art on the surface. Okay. Okay. After that, egg wash. Whole egg. Sorry? Can. Okay, after first layer of the egg wash, and then you can do the artwork. Anyway, I don't need this too high. There. Okay, so on the artwork, you can do whatever you like, and then this is the fun of the king pie lah. Okay, I will do some leaf. Cast only very thin surface, maybe like one layer of the puff only. So this one you have to be very careful. If you don't cut any, then you don't get the get the picture of it also. Yeah, don't need. Okay, I'm doing with the flour. Can see? Okay, little bake, then you can see the pattern. We will go for 2-time egg wash, this one. Yes, this one bake about 20 to 25 minutes. It depends on the color, okay, and also the size that you can make. Like you can make big or you can make small, even square shape. Sorry, 180 to 200. It depends also on your oven. Sometime this one I will go to 200 because the temperature a bit lower. Okay. Okay. Okay, lần nữa ha. Bài sữa. Yep. What là pan?哪里？你直接排在这个睡这个也是可以。我要 display 的盘有吗？可以。也是可以。可以。piping bag 跟 piping tube， piping bag piping tube， 这边很热啊。OK。可以啊。这，哎。哎。可以。filling。这个先。Okay. Hey, the filling is ready. Now we want to bake it. Nice color, maroon color. Yes. Blackberry puree. Sorry? Yeah. Cat fruit brand? Yeah. I mean the brand of the puree. There's a very good. It's a very natural fruit puree actually. Yeah. It's only normally it's only like 10% of sugar inside, or some not even 10%. Then it's a natural color, right? 注意那个怕上色了就要上第二轮的那个 egg wash。Yes. How long? A bit too long. I'm very shy to say. I'm in this industry more than 20 years. Yeah, I'm start young. Even now, I'm still young. Okay. So, filling for macaron is play a very important role in the macaron. Sorry? How much for one? Oh, macaron in Malaysia very cheap, don't worry. Yes. Yes, macaron in Malaysia is super cheap. Yes, but the pricing in Malaysia is very cheap. If you buy in Europe, one macaron you can sell €4, €5. But in Malaysia, you only buy RM4, RM5. So cheap. But it's also very depending on what filling you are using. But normally macaron we will go for ganache filling or pate filling, which means is the fruit jelly filling. Yeah, this is the most traditional macaron filling that we always use. But here we can see got a lot of people putting buttercream or maybe white cream. That's why it's the cost very, very cheap. Yeah. Yes. But the filling is depend on you. But I always go for ganache filling, chocolate base, with fruit or with tea flavor, and also we can cook the pate fruit, which means the fruit jelly compote or what. Yeah, for the filling. Yeah. Yes. You mean the size? Oh, okay. Not really. Actually, on the piping method, is normally sometime is about also oven. Yeah, the fan of the oven. Yeah. try. So when we put the filling of the macaron, actually is also very important. You have to make it very equally and look a layer of the filling. Yeah. Sorry? Yeah, yes, sure. Let's go. Do you see a macaron tower out there? Yeah. Actually, macaron tower is also a very traditional macaron to be served in French. Yeah. Sorry? Yeah, huh? I will stick with the chocolate. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're done with our blackberry macaron. Yeah, this one. Okay, don't waste. Okay, đấy. Thank you. Ấy, đi ngoài coi. Cho mẹ con. Okay. Okay. Now we go with our oolong filling. chuẩn bị nó sẽ tổng CB4 vào. Smooth ganache. Yeah, tea and chocolate. Yes. Yes. You normally will taste the chocolate first, and then in the end of the taste, you can feel the tea slowly come out. Thế mà? 不用先，时间。对一下，要深一点颜色。Sorry? Madeline recipe. Madeline recipe bonus. I don't bring the recipe today. But it's easy. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. 拿一个圆盘，我等下放派的。 Who remember the heart shape you do?
Okay, sementara tunggu chef siapkan plating, ada question? So, boleh ajukan soalan?
Yep, any question?
Anyone? Question? No. Okay, tak apa. Still fokus. Kita fokus je. Chef siapkan plating. And guys, after chef siapkan plating ni, so sebelum kita end, macam biasalah kita ada sesi fotografi lah. So minta stay tune and focus for the chef.
Right. Okay, okay. Color can, yes, you can mix in the paste. Yeah, before you fold the meringue, you need to mix in the paste. Yeah. Sorry? Gel based. Yeah. Not recommended. Yeah. Okay. In the filling is okay, but in the macaron is a bit hard for the fruit. Yeah. Pan đấy. Ui, chẳng xẻo ly à ui. Yeah. 我要一个盘，这个吧。诶，可以吗？可以准备，我拿那个，那个，这一下。OK。不用紧，不用切。对，这边切的。Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Right. Let's be here, right? Okay. All right, everyone. Here we're done with our king pie and macaron for morning section. And thank you, everyone. Anyone? Any more question? No question. Okay, good. Thank you.
Okay guys, before we move on, a big thank you to Chef Howie and the team, the Paysan Breton team, and all of you here today. Okay guys, and then don't forget, sekiranya nak beli barang-barang Paysan Breton pada hari ini, so boleh jumpa dengan our system lah. And then diorang akan guide and assist anda untuk dapatkan promotion yang menarik. Okay. Before we end this live demonstration, kita minta kita punya photographer ambil group photo. Okay.